This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for supporting this channel and stuff. I want to appreciate the new subscribers. I got a bunch of new subscribers that subscribe and that's on to the fight on this channel when it comes to the Second Amendment. And I appreciate my old subscribers. People have been rocking with me through the thick and the thin, the good and the bad. I appreciate that. Now, we're going to go to the epicenter of gun control in this country, the major funding and backing and stuff. So we're going to talk about the man Bloomberg. Now, Bloomberg's everywhere. He's pretty much got the politician hooked on his money Kool-Aid system that he's got going on. And, you know, Bloomberg has been in a lot of news lately. Now, it's an article and stuff and this video floating around that he did a while back. And, you know, Bloomberg don't really understand what he's talking about when it comes to guns in this country. You know, in one of the interviews that he had, he was pretty much confusing, you know, fully automatic weapons with semi-automatic weapons and stuff. I'm talking about, you know, I showed a video of, you know, one of the Virginia legislators trying to define what is an assault rifle and stuff like that. Now, when you have the people who are pushing all these red flag laws and gun laws in this country, they can't really define, you know, what an assault weapon is. I'm talking about majority of them, they all over the place when they're trying to define, they're trying to, you know, describe the mechanism. And so Bloomberg in his interview was confused about, you know, what is a fully automatic weapon? The interviewer kept trying to say, no, that's a fully automatic weapon. That's not a semi-automatic weapon. So, you know, in Bloomberg mind, he said a semi-automatic weapon is where you just pull the trigger and then the bullet just keep going to the magazine is empty. So the interviewer said, no, Bloomberg, that's a fully automatic weapon. So he said, whatever, what's the difference? It is a big difference when it comes to a fully automatic weapon and a semi-automatic weapon. Now, a fully automatic weapon, every gun ought to know what that is. I'm talking about there's a lot of regulation when it comes to fully automatic weapon in this country and stuff like that. And when you pull the trigger and you hold it down, you do not release it, the gun will fire all the bullets into the magazine that's empty. Now, when it comes to a semi-automatic weapon, you must pull the trigger every single time for each round. Bloomberg can still not understand that, but he's pushing all these regulations. He's pushing for federal licenses, pretty much to register guns, pretty much like NFA. Pretty much, he's been pushing for license for that. He want all gun owners to be able to, register their gun as an NFA item. He was pushing for that for a minute, and he pretty much want to ban anything that's over 3 rounds. Now, Bloomberg makes the suggestion that he was talking about hunters and stuff. He was saying, why do hunters need 10, 20, 30 round magazines? You know, why do they even need 10? And so much what he's saying is, if you can't shoot a deer with 3 rounds, you know, for God's sake, just let the deer go. I'm talking about that is the mind of Bloomberg. That's the stuff that he's running around proposing. He's saying that, you know, why should a person have 10 round magazines to protect themselves? Why do they need 20 and 30 rounds? You know, he said this is pretty much extreme in this country. You know, why people have to have so many rounds in the magazine. And, you know, that is the mindset of Bloomberg. Now, he's pretty much, a lot of articles, he's pretty much been funding, really backing these states. A lot of these states that's been pushing red flag laws, Bloomberg has been funding them his Kool-Aid money. And the ones that has been passing these laws pretty much has been funded by Bloomberg. All these red flag laws state, Bloomberg money is going to them states, and he's trying to push these laws as fast and fluent as possible. He's trying to get stuff done immediately. And that's pretty much is what he's trying to do to this country. He's one of the biggest people that is against the Second Amendment and stuff like that. Now, also when it comes to Bloomberg, he has a strategy. And, you know, right now he's running this little 11 to 30 state strategies and stuff like that. But, you know, he was mentioning in an article that his whole goal is, even if he don't win or be the nominee for the Democrats and stuff like that, he pretty much want his emphasis set for his red flag laws in this country. He really believe in red flag laws, and he believed that is one step to take guns out of gun owners' hands in this country. Because he's saying that, you know, most gun owners have attitude, they're angry, you know, these are bad people and stuff. So that is the mindset of Bloomberg. And, you know, like I said before, we must hold Bloomberg accountable for everything he's doing. and we must fight against the ones who are trying to take our guns. And like I said before, when it comes to politics in this country now, it has pretty much changed big time. Because a lot of stuff that Bloomberg is doing, I don't understand why, they're not launching an investigation on Bloomberg. I'm talking about because I'm quite sure he's doing some things that he shouldn't be doing behind the scenes that we probably would never know about. It's a lot of things that Bloomberg is doing when it comes to the politicians. Pretty much, he's buying them off. He's paying them off. They're talking about corruption and stuff in this country. Look what Bloomberg doing. I'm talking about, in the system that we have when it comes to voting and stuff like that. I say a lot, go out and vote, go out and vote. And, we look what happened Monday when you have the Democrats creating some little new system and stuff that's supposed to, help speed up the voting process. And you see what happened. It was a debacle. I'm talking about it was a debacle. And, we're sitting here worrying about other countries and stuff getting involved in our election system and stuff. We need to worry about the people right here in our country, right here, who is messing up the process. And so, they was voting, had an hour vote and stuff. The Democrats supposed to be, who's going to win hour and all this kind of stuff. And you see how that went. These are the main ones who was complaining about people cheating in the election system. And you see how they're pretty much destroyed the election system. So right now, they're waiting to see who win hour. Who knows how long that's going to take, because the process, that's what the anti-gun do, the Democrats. That's what they do. They pretty much mess the system up and everything. So just want to talk about that a little bit. This is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.